What's up guys? In this video I'm basically going to be showing you how I organize my Lego minifigures. It's honestly not that complicated, but I figured, hey, why not show you? I'm going to grab my minifigure drawers and also go around and kind of show you the ones I have around my room. And yeah, it's gonna be great. This is where I keep most of it. I don't know where that drawer is. Probably up, it's on my desk. Anyway, so these I have my minifigures. I'm gonna go through all of these and kind of explain how I do it. Okay, so now we can see it, and you can kind of tell there are minifigures throughout this whole thing. We're just gonna start at the top and go all the way down to this drawer. Now, yeah, let's just start with the first drawer, honestly. Okay, so in this first drawer, you can see I just have like a bunch of random snakes. I'm using his head, I think. Actually, I'm not sure where I put his head, but I just have all my season 1 villains, and that's something you're gonna see. Season 1 villain, season 2, 3, 4, all the way down. But yeah, I got my snakes, I got a skeleton. He's actually a legacy skeleton because I don't have any original ones. But I have a ton of snakes, 2, 3, and then all of those as well. So like, I really do have a ton, but these are not all. You're gonna see a little later where I put the ones with tails, etc., because they can't fit in these small drawers, right? Now again, these aren't all of my figures. I have a big mess right here. I'm working on a video. You got Play-Doh, amazing. You probably could guess what it is. Stay tuned because it's gonna be great. But so yeah, I have a bunch of random minifigures out right now. And yeah, it's just kind of some crazy stuff. But back to this. Again, these aren't all my villains, but we have Garmadon. Great figure. Again, just season 2 villains, or at least the ones in the stores. I think I only have like a third of my stone warrior people in there because I'm using them right now. And this is a problem with it. Sometimes the drawers will get stuck. You can kind of see in there, their weapons get caught on the ledge. But if we can get it out, if I can, for the life of me, I can't. Okay. Anyways, you can kind of see the people in here. Just season 3. Robots, great figures. I actually love these ones. I don't have any of the original. They're all the legacy ones, but I still really like them. It's this guy's jetpack. That's why it's not. Okay. We got it. We got it. We good, chat. Okay, but yeah, I already showed you. We have Nindroid in there as well, the little small baby one. Great to see. Okay, season 4, and also my 4th drawer, we have a ton of Anaconda warriors. As you can tell, I love these like blades that they have. I think they're so cool, especially for the year when this season was released. And the hat, bro. I love these figures. The printing is so good. I mean, there are so many ways you could probably use these figures for great customs. In the 5th drawer, we actually don't have the season 5 villains. We have Chen and Klaus because they can't fit in the other drawer. I've only ever had these guys in one video, I think, which is my every Ninjago villains video, which you should watch on the main channel after this one, if you so desire. Okay, now this is the 6th drawer, and as you can tell, ton of ghost figures. Moro is right here. He's not actually a Lego brand. I got scammed on eBay, but I spent 20 bucks on him, so like, he's gonna have to work. Anyway, this is season 7, I believe. Yeah, this is the 7th drawer, and still nothing. Honestly, I could put these ghosts in with the other ones. We have one season 6 villain so far, though. And then this is the season 8 drawer, which is just kind of my junk drawer for other video stuff. So as you can tell, kind of confusing. I know where stuff is because I use it a lot, so I'm just kind of used to it. But next drawer, next season. We're finally at season 8, guys. W's in the chat. I don't have any minifigures from that season. Harumi is somewhere. I'm honestly not sure where I put her. All right, again, Hunted, season 9. Great season. Love this. Can't remember the name of the figure. Iron Baron? No, that's the leader. Heavy Metal, that's it. Can't wait for that Faith figure. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Again, we have season 11 figures. Cool. Again, no Esphira in there because she's too big for these drawers. So again, I'm gonna show you. She's in one of these lower drawers. So I'll show you that a little bit later. Season 11 part 2. We have the ice figures, my favorite one. is this guy, because I think he just looks sick. I love that printing on his torso. It looks so good. Okay, cape also is really nice. Season 12. We have a few rats in there. We have Unigami. His hair is taken apart. It's right there. And then if you push that in, now we skipped season 13. I actually don't have any bad guys from season 13. I don't think I got any sets. I have geckos and munts, I believe is what they're called, but I actually don't have any villains, so I haven't made a drawer for season 13. But yeah, season 14 we have the island people. Not really bad guys, but again, I had to have something there. Seabound, I have more figures than this again, but they're getting used or they're in boxes, etc. for sets that I've taken apart. But yeah, now we get into crystallized. Crystallized is a complicated one. Like Asphira, she shouldn't even be in here. She should be in the other drawer. I'm just gonna move so you can't see it really quick. All right. So here we have a ton of crystallized. So right now in this one, and these ones, I kind of just have the leaders. I don't have any of the armies in here, and I'm actually using the Skull Sorcerer right now, so he's not in there. But if we continue on to the third layer of drawers. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. Okay, so we've crystallized up here, and we have the Venstone army right here, because I have just so many of them. I got every single crystallized set. That's the only wave I've ever gotten every single set from. So again, I have a ton of figures from crystallized in there. Like, I genuinely don't even know, but I have my own little army of these guys. Okay, after crystallized, we obviously get to season 1 of Dragon's Rising. So that's where this one starts here. We can see Empress Beatrix, who I actually made a custom staff for if it can focus. There we go. Custom staff, it looks pretty cool, and I also added a little cape because I figured, why not? Lord Ross, sick minifigure. I love that arm printing, it looks so good. Again, season 2 of Dragon's Rising. I have more, but I don't even know where they're at. I think they're taken apart right now. These are where I put my Dragonians. I actually don't really have their wings on them because they're on a bite from my Future of Ninjago video on the main channel. I have yet to take that apart. Then from there it's kind of empty because they haven't really released more. We have the core snakes there, full of celebrations. Okay, and then right here we have kind of a junk drawer of random figures that I don't really use. Their parts are cool, but like some of them are cooked. I think this guy's name is Palpatine. Like, if you look at his torso, it is absolutely cooked. And then again, more drawers. These pieces, don't really know what I'll use them for because they're orange. Can't really use them to move a figure around. Next drawer. This is where we kind of get to the more character specific drawers. You can kind of see what those look like. But the next drawer is Wu. This is a good drawer. Wu is not my favorite character, honestly. He's kind of obnoxious. He always has secrets, but again, you can see decapitated Wus. I have other Wus in other places that I don't even know because honestly they're taken apart. But yeah, that's where the Wu drawer is. Again, empty, 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 empty. Until we get to the ninja drawers. Now these are my favorites. These are not all my ninja parts. The duplicates of any ninja I have taken apart in a box down here on the floor. So any ninja parts that are taken apart, any duplicate ninja minifigures, sorry, are in that. Or maybe in there if they get mixed in, but yeah. Back up here, we can look at the first drawer, which is the Kai drawer. And as you can tell, I have a ton of Kai minifigures. My Dragon Kai from Crystallized, these figures are goated. I personally think they're better than the new Dragon Kai figures because frankly, they don't really look great. They don't really scream elemental powers. Zane drawer right here. Again, I have a ton of these. I think I have the most Cole or Kais. I'm not actually sure, but again, Zane. Zane has some great figures. One of my favorites is his hunted suit or his crystallized suit. I also like his gold one, but like, I really like these ones. I don't know what my phone is doing. But yeah, just a ton of Zane figures in here. Put that back in there. We have the next drawer, which is Cole. Inside this drawer, you can see Obviously, I have a ton of Coles. One of my favorites, decapitated Fat Cole from a video I made on the main channel two years ago, I want to say. But yeah, he's when he has a head on him and his hair, he looks way better. But yeah, I have a ton of Cole figures. This is the newest one from the Temple Bounty set. His hair doesn't really quite fit, so that's kind of a weird thing from Lego, but great figure here. That wave was interesting though. The red on them is kind of random. Next drawer is Jay. Jay is my favorite ninja, and I'm really glad that they decided to make Jay suits. Or suits for Jay for the waves that he wasn't even in, because it means we can have a full collection if we want. I have an original Jay figure, but no head mask combo because I wasn't collecting them, so I'm honestly not even sure where that came from. But you can see all kinds of good figures in here. We have a Rogue figure in here. I think we also have another one, but on this variant, I put Mr. E's eyes. So it kind of looks like the glasses he has. Then his head is black all the way around, so I really like that. Okay, moving on to the next drawer. We still have the Ninja. Next one is Lloyd, as you can see. These aren't all my Lloyd figures. I don't know why this drawer is always so empty, but we have a Spinjitzu for Lloyd. We have both golden Lloyds in here, but we have the original one, which is my favorite. He looks so good. I love this figure so much. He's not that expensive either. On eBay, he's pretty cheap, which is a fat W for Ninjago fans. Tournament Lloyd, great figure. My favorite Lloyd, I think, that I have, maybe not of all time, but is this one here. I have more figures, actually, up here. You can tell a ton of them are up here. A ton of my, not even a ton, I think all of my most expensive Ninjago figures are right here for a video I'm making for this channel, so stay tuned. But, yeah, a ton of expensive minifigures here. Wu doesn't have his hat because I was using it. Garmadon doesn't have his head because I was using it. Yes, a ton of my expensive figures are right here, including the Time Twins, which are very expensive. Oops. Okay, I dropped something. But moving back down to here, Lloyd. This is probably one of my favorite Lloyd suits that we have gotten. Moving on to the next drawer. Sorry, I'm getting kind of like, I don't know. Here we have the Nia drawer. Really like this figure from Seabound. I don't know why it's having so much trouble focusing. I don't know. Sorry. Here we have Nia. Amazing figure. I love this bottom piece. Again, we have some decapitated Nia parts because I'm using them. Nia from Crystallized. This is a great Samurai X suit. Contrary to whatever someone may tell you, it is amazing. Okay, next drawer. This is where we kind of run into a bunch of random stuff, right? So I kind of take apart my Ninjago figures. I put them in another drawer, but for some reason, I've been putting them in this drawer as well. So this was supposed to be like the Sora, Aaron, and Wildfire drawer, since I really don't have enough for all of those three characters. But you can kind of see some random characters like Misdemeanor's head up there, or just whatever. Another decapitated minifigure from Lord Roz. But yeah, kind of a junk drawer. I use these in my latest Batman video on the main channel. Here we have more side characters. We have a ton of random ones. Like, we got everything. We got Moro from the new season of Dragons Rising. Really good figure here. We have Samurai X from season 8 of Lego Ninjago. We have Ronin, the original one, with little hat combo, which I showed off in my last video on this channel. Garmadon, great figure. Should have given Oni Garmadon 4 arms. But yeah, again, we just have a bunch of random side characters. We have Cyrus Borg before they made the official ones. This is a custom. You can kind of tell from the printing or hand-drawn torso. But yeah, great drawer right there. I already showed you the Crystal King Army drawer. So the next drawer we have is the snakes and minifigs that are too big for these drawers, which I was telling you earlier. So in here we have all of the snakes and squid people that need a lot of room. So we have Garmadon from Crystallized. Again, this big tail gets in the way. Normally there are more in here, but again, I have those ones up there, so it kind of takes up room. We have Asphira right here. Again, really great figure. Original Overlord. Like, you can tell these are just all figures that are too big for normal drawers. Kalmar, he's actually pretty expensive, I think. So it's nice to have one of him from the Hydro Bonnie set, I believe. Okay, in here, these two drawers are actually not in the right places. They're normally swapped, but I guess they got swapped somehow. Here we have like accessory pieces for minifigures. I'm in this drawer all the time looking for pieces that I may need for a custom figure, whatnot, whatever it may be. But yeah, you're gonna see later the minifigure parts, but this is where I put the accessories. We have some other random pieces in here, like I think this is from a Dream set. We have these massive swords. Again, not sure what these are from. Definitely a Ninjago set though. These are from the Temple of Celebrations actually, because something had to hold the dragon to this light. But again, I didn't say this, but I don't have room for the dragon, so I kind of had to just take him off. This is literally a junk drawer for my thing. I honestly can't even tell you what's in here. We have stuff for cleaning my glasses. We got all kinds of stuff. We have a bunch of like random figures for when I may need a dummy to display a specific piece. We have white ones, we have gray ones, we have the yellow one over there, which is probably my favorite one to use. But yeah, that's this drawer. If we move on to the next one, it is down here. Let me just get it out for you. I'm just gonna try to carry it up here with the phone in my hand. We're gonna see how this goes. This one can go up here. I'm just gonna show you how I how I store this. Okay, so in here we have minifigure parts. This is one of my favorite and probably most used boxes. I got this tote from a store in my town, but it's by me anyway. We have minifigure head parts. We have everything you may see or need. We have a stormtrooper head. We have this is for a video I'm making for the main channel. I don't know why it's tripping up the focus. I'm sorry. We have that. Well, again, we just have a bunch of random minifigure head accessory pieces. In here, we have like head pieces, whatever it may be. These are just Lego City ones mainly though, because my specific ones for Ninjago I put in another tote, which again, I'm going to show you later, I promise, in this video. Here we have torsos, which I have a ton of torsos. Honestly, I just have a ton of minifigures. I'd love to know how many I have in here, but I am not about to count that. So again, torsos. Okay, here we have legs. Nothing too special. The most detailed ones are probably these for Moon Knight because they have side leg printing. But these are the majority of my minifigure pieces. I do have more, but they're just spread throughout my whole room. But yeah, that's that tote. The next tote we have is this tote here, which is where I hold cool Ninjago screen on my thing. This is where I put, actually, you know what? Before we get to that one, let's start it with this one. This is where I put my extra Ninjago minifigure pieces. So whenever I may need to make a custom figure, I can just throw them in here, right? So we have extra torsos just for specific ninja. If I ever need a arm with printing, I'll grab one from Sora, etc. We have just really everything in here that I have a duplicate of. So I really like having extras because it really makes customs easier, because if I grab from this, I don't have to go find the figure and put it back and all that. I can just really put the stuff back in here. I probably need to get a bigger a bigger case for them at some point, but for now this is what I have. We have hair pieces right here, all my extra hairs. Yeah, I have some Sora ones. I really don't like the Sora hairs. I don't know why I even have it in here. And then we have our shoulder pad pieces. We have a ton in here. Honestly, I'm not even sure. This is the Master of the Mountain one, I think. We got a spiky one, really fun, really fun. We have the best armor they probably ever made, which is the original armor. Just such nostalgia from this armor, dude. What I grew up with. We have hoods right here. You can see kind of weird ones you need extra pieces for, which would be in there, like the new Dragon's Rising here. We also have ones like this from those original suits that I don't even know what they're called. We have an original Cole mask actually, which I don't have the Cole figure. This is from one of those really old ninja sets from I think in the 1900s, years ago. Forever ago. I don't even know like if 1900 was a real year. But we have half mask right here, a ton of these, but I actually don't. I think I have one white one, apart from the one I have on the Zane figure from the Tournament of Elements set. Or not the Tournament of Elements, the Tournament of Sources, guys. I'm getting all tripped up right now. The coal heads, I kind of stacked them up, so I only have, some of them aren't stacked up, but I try to stack them up in like, so like right there you can see Kai's not stacked up. We have a J head right there. But yeah, really easy to find what I need in here. Then we have the legs that go to the torsos. So this is a really nice drawer when it comes to making customs, whether it be new suits, parent figures. Again, I consult this one as well, but this is really like, these two boxes here are how I make all of my custom figures, which is why more sets I need to get just for the minifigure parts, because honestly I run out a lot. Here we have kind of my just weapons. I try to keep it really organized, like gold swords right here. I have a ton of gold swords. Silver swords, I have much less of those. Fire pieces, these are more the actual physical fire pieces, whether they be medium-sized ones, long ones, or just a really short curvy ones, which, let me see if I can find one. These ones. This one is kind of off colored, but like that. Anything that's a fire piece. Now, translucent orange pieces go in here because you never know when you're going to need to stick those to some kind of set, whatever it may be. So I just have all kinds of smaller transparent orange pieces for fire right there. Here we have really anything that will come in handy for positioning minifigures. So we have these pieces, which is nice for sticking them on stuff. We have clear translucent ones, which I may need at some point. And all of the studs in here actually should have bumps, or not bumps, holes in the middle, which is really nice for, you know, positioning stuff, because you got to stick typically some kind of rod in there. We have chains. I have a ton of chains. Don't even know what to use them for. Right here we have golden weapon specific stuff, and I have a ton of shurikens that I haven't even taken apart. I don't even know why, I just haven't. Then we have the Scythe of Quakes from Crystallized, and because I got all of the Crystallized sets, I actually have a ton of these, because each set came with like a full set of the golden weapons. Like this piece would have been insane back in 2012 when the Scythe of Quakes was a thing. It should have really, though, made the whole thing a little longer, but I don't know, Lego has trouble. These are translucent pieces that are special, whatever it may be. I don't really know. Water pieces are in here, though. We have pieces that are made for making weapons, so these ones are they specifically need something extra to make it a good weapon. So you know you need a hilt, a lightsaber hilt for a lot of these. Then we have other lightsaber hilts over here, but these are the different ones. Then also ones from Season 6. Right here we have any swords that are not gold, or I guess there are gold ones in here, but they are the short gold ones from that Tournament of Sources, if I can get it out. The shorter gold ones. But yeah, here we have a bunch of translucent ones as well. A ton from Crystallized. Here we have the normal weapons, which these don't really need pieces to complete them. They're just ready as is, which is a nice thing to have. Gold pieces, these are knives. Pieces like this for helmets. I really don't use this for this little section often, if ever. These are where I put all my rods. I love these pieces because you can use them on so many things, so many things. And I have a ton of colors, as you can see. So yeah, that's kind of how I store those pieces. Right here I have honestly just a bunch of the taller pieces that can't fit in these drawers. So it's just a bunch of random stuff. And I also keep random pieces like the Forbidden Spinjitzu scroll in here, which is always fun. But yeah, that's kind of how I display those. Again, that's not all of my minifigures, because I have minifigures on my sets throughout my room, and I know where most of them are, so if I ever need one, I can kind of grab it. And it's kind of random how they're laid out. This is my Batman set, so I just keep all of them on there because I probably won't need them. My Bounty, which being right there for my new video, so I'm going to cover that up. Here we have the Viking set. Great set, love it. I guess I'm just doing the whole room tour now, but minifigures, you can see minifigures are down here. More minifigures. So again, not even close to all my minifigures that I have on that in there. That's not even close to what I have, but that is a lot of them. Here we have Ninjago, my Ninjago cities. Again, you can see all of the minifigures that are on here, and there are just so many. It's crazy. I have 2 sets of the golden ones. I have one there, and then I have one set there as well. Then we have the Temple Bounty, great set drawing that I did. But yeah, you can really see just all of the figures that I have. And this is probably, this here, as well as all of these sets. My room's not very big, so I really do only probably have half of my collection, if that, out. All of my other sets, I just kind of break apart and put under my bed into bags or their original boxes if I have them. But yeah, that is the general outline of the video. That's what I have. So yeah, it's a pretty cool set, or pretty cool way to display it. I really do like the minifigures. I'm blessed to have all of them, and it really does, having so many gives me a lot of options when I'm trying to make custom or new stories, whatever it may be. So yeah, I'm really blessed to have all of them. I really like them, if you couldn't tell. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and you should watch one of the videos on the screen right now, because I'm sure they're good. Jesus loves you guys.